Hello everyone, my name is Adriana. Welcome back to my channel. Today is super exciting. We are going to spend all day in my favorite place, in a dreamy, peaceful green Cotswolds with its rolling green hills dotted with sheep and characteristic limestone buildings and cottages. It is truly a fairy tale place, and I am taking you with me. I have a whole long list of villages and towns in the Cotswolds I want to visit that are within easy driving distance from our home in Somerset. Today we're going to tick off another 2 places from that list. The day is just gorgeous. There's something really magical about English countryside in the sunshine. It looks like a painting or a illustration from a children's book, so idyllic, so peaceful. I think this is what Tolkien meant when he was creating Hobbiton. How beautiful is this place? We are in Dantisbourne Abbot, population a little bit over 200 people, and I think its history goes back all the way to Norman times, which I think it's like 11th, 12th century. This place is as peaceful as it looks. Walking through the village, all you can hear is a bird song, admiring all the beautiful, well-maintained cottages and the gardens. This is the only house for sale in the whole village, and you know me, I'm nosy, so I went online to see the price. And let me tell you, I won't be moving anytime soon. I will link this house in the video description for those of you who are like me and like to look at the properties, but please do keep in mind that this link will stop working once the property gets sold. So if you watch this video like weeks or months after I originally posted, now in September 2023, this link most likely won't be working anymore. I know the price of the house is really high, but to be completely honest, it is a large house, 4 bedrooms, 3 bathrooms, a conservatory, double garage, a piece of land, and on top of everything else you also pay for the location. There's probably easy at least £300,000-400,000 that you purely pay for location. And to be completely honest with you, if I would have the money, I would pay it in a heartbeat, because this is the most perfect neighborhood, the most perfect quintessential British village I've ever been so far in the entire Cotswolds. We spent about an hour walking around the village, and it was just one of the best time ever. I just want to add that whenever we film in locations like this, I am being very, very mindful that I am filming people's houses. I know these cottages have rich history, they're beautiful, picturesque, but people still live in there, and this is someone's home, so I am always being very mindful of that. Try not to trespass on anybody's privacy, and honestly I hope one day I will be living in a cottage like this. I really wouldn't mind someone taking a quick snap or video of my place, but I would not want anybody stand outside of my home filming and taking photos for a while. So I am being very mindful of that, and always just try to take as any kind of snaps from a little bit further away, never zoom in on anything personal or on people who actually live in those cottages. Time for our afternoon coffee, and we were not far from Gloucester Services, which has like the best farm shop ever. We decided to take a ride and get the coffee, and it is funny because in the car we were talking that we only getting a coffee, we're not getting anything else in that place. And then we walked in and Andre saw bread. He just started packing everything into those paper bags, and I was like, we're taking it home, we're taking it home.
You need to pick something. Which brother?
Okay.
Let's just try.
I never knew what that was
Evil.
For transparency, because I know many of you observe my weight loss journey, and one of the most often asked question is how do I eat all these cakes but also losing weight, which is quite visible. You can see I have lost a lot of weight, so you know I'm not lying about weight loss. So some of you, sometimes I get kind of suggestions that perhaps I lie about actually eating those cakes. So here is your answer. Everything we bought today, that clip when I am packing, it was like a donut with a chocolate filling, but it was shaped like a muffin. I'm not actually sure what was the name of that dessert. You can see on the video, I pick it up with the tongs and I put it inside of the box. So I drank a coffee, I had a small latte which was about 100 calories, and that dessert altogether was about 300 calories, and I had about 1/3 of it. 2/3 was eaten by Andre, and then I had like a bite of focaccia, and that's it really. So altogether I had maybe max 250 calories. I am on 1600-700 calories per day right now. So as you see, I still have 1400 calories for the rest of the day, and I will only have one more meal today. We will have a dinner either in some restaurants or maybe we eat at home. It depends what time we will go back. I still have plenty calories left within my allowance while still enjoying little treats here and there. I just being reasonable about this, and I'm not eating more than I should. second village we're visiting today, and I actually had to Google how to pronunciate the name of it, and it turns out it's Bagendon, which feels completely wrong because when you look at the sign, all you can see is bag and on. Like, do you get this? Back end, like Bilbo's house. So in my head, this is back end, Bagendon. Straight from the Hobbiton. This is where in real life Bilbo would live. Another absolutely beautiful, peaceful place. It is actually very close to the previous village we visited. They are only a few miles, sorry, Andre is making noises. They're only a few miles apart, and probably take a lovely walk from one village to another through the fields, through the countryside. How dreamy. Views are just spectacular. Look at the rolling green hills of Cotswolds. The sheep gather in the shadow under the tree. The nature and people's homes are really blending here together into one. I can only imagine if you live there, walking out in the morning to your garden with a cup of coffee in your hand, barefoot on the grass, listen to bird song. Okay, I am getting carried away, but I think my fellow countryside lovers would understand this. And as idyllic and unrealistically perfect it feels, this place is really like that. Unfortunately, the price point of these houses is quite high, but once you can afford that, it is really as close to perfect as it comes. On our way home, we drove through more beautiful villages and small towns. So if you want to hang out a little bit longer with this video and just admire the views of British countryside, you're more than welcome to. Thank you so much for sticking around, for watching my videos, and I will see you all very soon.